Hello and welcome back to my channel! Today I'm taking you to Sibu, a town in Sarawak, Malaysia that sits along the Rajang River, which is the longest river in the country. It's not a very popular tourist destination, but it's got a mix of local culture, heritage, and food that really makes it worth the trip. I'm taking an overnight bus from Kuching. It's about an 8-hour ride, but honestly, it's the best way to go if you're on a budget. The ticket's a lot cheaper than flying, and since it's an overnight bus, I save a night of accommodation without wasting a whole day on the road. I booked a cheap hotel room by the river, and I'm really lucky that they're letting me check in super early at no extra charge. Perfect timing for a quick shower and maybe a short nap before exploring. Now we're starting the day with the famous Fu Chow mee sua. This is a must-try in Cebu. It's a thin, silky wheat noodle served in chicken soup. Right across the road from my hotel is the river and the swan statue. Cebu calls itself the Swan City, so you will see a lot of swan statues around town. If you're in Cebu in the morning, you shouldn't miss Cebu Central Market. This is one of the biggest indoor markets in Malaysia, and you can find everything from jungle produce to fresh fish, fruits, vegetables, and even live chickens. You can also grab some food here, including the famous Sarawak layer cake to bring home as a souvenir. Next up is the Sibu Heritage Center. It's not a huge museum, but it's perfect if you want to understand the history of the place and the local community. If you like unusual museums, you should visit the Lau King Ho Hospital Memorial Museum, which is really special because it's Malaysia's one and only medical museum. The original hospital opened in 1936 thanks to Mr. Lau King Ho, and this museum now showcases surgical equipment, nurses' uniforms, and a lot of the early medical history of the region. For lunch, I'm having kampua mee, another one of the signature dishes of Cebu. It's made of thin, springy noodles served either in soup or dry. While the traditional version usually includes pork and lard, you can also find halal versions, like this one here, which is served with chicken instead. Now, with my stomach full, I'm ready for more sightseeing. Another must-see in Cebu is the Tua Pek Kong Temple, which is right by the river. It's the oldest temple in town, and it has this beautiful 7-story pagoda. Apparently, you can climb up the pagoda and get a really good view of the river and the town below. After 5 p.m., you can head over to the night market to find Cebu street food all in one place.
Apa? 2 okay.
I found this cool cafe located in one of the alleys near the night market. If you've got more time, you can also go to the Sungai Merah Heritage Walk. This is a riverside trail along the Red River where the earliest Chinese settlers landed in Sibu back in the early 1900s. Apart from old shop houses, you will also find the memorial park of Wong Nai Seong, who was instrumental in the settlement of this town. And that's how I spent one day in Cebu. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next destination.